Horror is a very subjective and personal subject, and a very wide subject. To some, Saw is absolutely terrifying, while others think that Alien is the very embodiment of hell. Horror games are no different, and what counts as a good horror game has been debated for years. Side note, check out our 13 horror games to play video, but only when we're finished here. With that in mind, I present to you Kohate, a horror puzzle game from DarkStone Digital. Part of the universe of The Subject and released on the 15th of October 2020, Kohate is centred around Nathan Stewart, a dangerous criminal living in a dystopian future. A galaxy-wide crime wave has led to law enforcement becoming a cynically profit-based business. The reason I said dangerous earlier is because Nathan's crimes are, well, have a listen.
One count, littering.
That was an accident. I picked it up.
One count, suboptimal street crossing pace.
I kept the same pace as everyone else.
Yeah, not exactly dealing with Al Capone here, are we? Either way, the system of the day means that Nathan, you, has been sold at auction to Biomass Laboratories, and they are a lovely company that use human subjects in a number of psychological tests. You are thrown pretty much straight into the Biomass Kohate testing facility and told to collect 4 blood samples. To do this, you have to traverse the maze-like testing facility, solving puzzles as you go to open up new areas which allow you to complete your goal. And then the message comes through that due to a clerical error, another test subject is in the facility at the same time as you, and it's hunting you down. All you can hope to do is hide. But don't hide for too long because of your compliance collar, implied trademark. Oh, didn't I mention the compliance collar? Oh, this is a thing of beauty. Every 10 minutes you are required to check in and prove you are complying to company instructions, or you will be punished by euthanasia. Yep, that's right, they straight up kill you, just in case you weren't feeling enough pressure. With all that said, the big question about this game is it scary? Full disclosure, before I answer this question, I am a massive wuss and easily scared, so take the following with that in mind. So, is it scary? Oh yes, it is. Aside from the sci-fi setting which naturally lends an alien isolation vibe to proceedings, the atmosphere this game creates is very, very good. The level design requires you to take very circuitous routes to each objective, at least to begin with, and this in itself makes you nervous as you wander the hopefully empty corridors, and with lighting and graphics that would stand up well against a number of AAA titles. The eerie feeling is only helped by some very nice sound design, and the creature that's hunting you is relentless. No matter how quickly or quietly you move, it always seems to be barely a step or two behind you, always accompanied by its unnerving footsteps. Or is that a heartbeat? The one thing I would say is that such a relentless chase, coupled with all the other elements that this game throws at you, leave very little room for latent periods where you can take a breath. You do have the safe room where you have to report in, but your enemy seems to know where that is and hangs around waiting for you outside, always with that sound in your ears. But I have to be honest and say that this game did get my blood pumping, and that is certainly a good thing. If horror games aren't your thing, there is a safe mode where the monster doesn't appear, leaving you to solve the various puzzles in peace, something I would recommend if you want to have a chance against the creature. This might sound like saying it's better to play Slender with the daytime mod, but actually I think it will help in this particular game. Because you are a test subject, you get no clues as to what you have to do, so having the ability to do a dry run before putting yourself into harm's way is actually incredibly useful from a 100% completion standpoint. That being said, if you find the idea of a safe mode abhorrent and that normal mode isn't scratching your primal itch, then there is a hell mode, where the monster is even more aggressive, the time between your required check-ins is considerably shorter, and it's just generally filled with nope. And if that mode doesn't scare you, then remember that fear is an emotion and emotions require intelligence. Overall, Kohate delivers in both its main area of being a good puzzler and an unnerving thriller horror experience, but it also delivers in several other areas. The voice acting is strong and the script is not only well written but well paced, and it has a wicked sense of humour. and with 4 possible endings, it has replayability and scope for trying to succeed every which way, despite it being designed to be played in one sitting, which is possible, don't get me wrong, but does seem counterintuitive. Kohate is definitely worth a look, and for only £3.99 you could do an awful lot worse. 8 out of 10 would shit myself again. I've been Chris for Invicta magazine, and thank you for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed it, please do give this video a like and a share. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and keep up with all our latest content. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, plus we stream regularly on Twitch, and you can find all those links in the description below along with our website. See you next time. Goodbye for now.